No.
I need to show you a video of me doing stand-up badly because you showed one last time. And 3,
I tried to, but I was just so talented.
I know, yeah, you tried to.
Just like intangible red flag territory. Like he's not saying anything specific,
interesting.
But like just as he's talking, you're like, do not be in a room alone with this man.
Yeah, 100%.
So we can all love each other. No.
All right, great. Okay, great. This is great. What about him is an intangible red flag? Is it a way he appears, way he talks, hand gestures?
Do you know what the word intangible means?
All right, I'm gonna go have a piss. Ashley, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Bitches.
I went down on a juicy poozy, and
got a fart. This chair's gonna make it reverberate. Hey, wait! Hey!
Oh no! Everybody else,
Hey!
What's going on? I'm just waiting for music. I thought you were getting music. Oh, I thought you were just getting music.
How my penis gets born.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Here's a shed.
The ice cream cones came with a little metal packet that is just full of sugar. It's just full of sugar to be poured into the cones.
What has the Japanese not gotten a hold of, perfected, and then when everyone was like, "You did it," they went, "And now we'll begin." And you're like, No, you fixed it. It was fixed. Do not break it. Like, no, we got to break this.
I still have some more questions.
Go ahead.
John Hastings is on America's Got Talent for 5 minutes, and now he's got houses in LA and London.
That's right.
Yeah.
You kept a house in London?
Yeah, I've kept a house in London.
Update: not sugar.
There's no fluid tasting enough to warrant sucking it out of him. No, but it was did he do it when he was then in the band when they were the 4 Bee Gees that brief time before then his heart exploded?
Wow.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen. That is what happened to him.
I'm a predator.
And it was going awesome. And we even started having drinks at a bar, and we each had girlfriends with us, whatever. We're having a great time until I got comfortable enough to go, hey, we share a birthday,
As someone who's been eternally single.
Go ahead. Is it your fault? Yes. No, sorry.
Stop tweeting after your dates, Ashley. Stop tweeting after your dates.
Bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bed.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased.
Support them.
But you know what's more important than helping people's mental health?
Fuck you, John.
I'm just saying. Tom, you're a comedy fan.
Here's what happened. So I came up after she finished a couple times.
How did you
I'm not one's not enough.
What a
you go for 2. That's how you start it out.
Smooth or crunchy.
And then Jesus, boom. And so so when I emerged, I went to kiss her and she just grabbed my face and she sucked it all out of my beard.
So hurtful.
That's a literary reference. Oh no, I gotta.
Hey, he can't tie me up now. I'm the only one here. Books, pages. Right. Verb, noun, adjective. Nice. Someone get me that.
I'm very prone to bullying.
No, that you're talking about Andy Gibb.
I am talking about Andy Gibb. Pardon me.
Get your Gibbs straight if you want to come at me, bro.
Sorry.
Those nice bearded men and their Aryan friends seem like they're doing very different shows.
Marylane's got pink eye. She touched her nose.
I tried to. It crawled away too quickly.
It's difficult with tea. Sometimes you try and tune it and you get Assam.
I'm officially declaring it. Jordan is the Governor General of the stream.
God damn it, guys. I took Ritalin today. I can only focus on one.
Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate tea. Better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
Ashley keeps muting my mic. It's rude.
John's coming in hot. Very, very hot. He's muted himself now.
I don't know what's going on with my mic.
I'm not.
I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. And Chris is still muted. Welcome, my name is Ruin. Welcome, Joe Atro.
Chris' mic isn't working.
Nerd. We can't hear the nerd. Chris is a nerd and a little bitch. Chris is a bitch. You have no right of response. You haven't. We can only hear John. Betts is muted. Ashley very quiet. Wow, finally the best Untitled Twitch stream ever. All John all the time, huh? Let's make wild, exaggerated threats to a variety of people and not back up any of our claims. Well, who are we going to start with? Put it in the chat.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yes. Okay. Audio gone back a year. Wow. That's good. Just think of that, ladies and gentlemen. We are countdown to oh yes, I was definitely doing streams at this time. And also, let's not forget, big countdown to the old divorce, huh? That's right, 1 year on Sunday. Hey, what a time. What a wild time. Who was here a year ago? Oh, Joe Atrope was definitely here a year ago.
Streaming a year ago.
I started streaming more than a year ago. I started streaming in October. End of October.
Okay.
Because I had already done the election night stream. What was that?
Sound better or worse?
Keep talking.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, you sound fine. Is this streamer doing that thing where it keeps resetting your microphone?
Yeah.
Hey, that also is not working, Chris, and that's the weirdest thing in the world.
How about now?
Actually, you sound fine. I don't know what the chat is saying. Also, I want to take this time to say welcome, podcast listeners. I hope you're enjoying this absolute feast for your ears. Yeah. You know, if they could only be somewhat technically competent, oh, what a time we would have.
I just
more
started
than a
doing
year.
something new in the past 3 days. Oh, it's still quiet. Okay, I don't know.
Tech. Yeah. True. I am very loud. Maybe I'm very loud. I'll just turn myself. I'll turn myself down a little bit. Now, am I too loud? By the way, Mary Elaine needs to mail. What?
Am I okay now?
You sound fine to me.
Need you to mail her with bits you wanted to go into the Environment Lab 2 script.
I know you would have
We've
forgotten,
definitely
but I'd be
forgotten.
happy. Sounds all right. John, too loud. Oh, we're not doing this game again, Baldy. I know what you're up to, sir. You're up to your old tricks again. I'm not gonna be fooled by you. But I wanna be, but I'm not gonna be. Very white. Well, there's nothing I can do. I'm back in England, and this is what the weather in this country
It's
does
a very
to me. Although
contrasted image.
in what way? Between you and I? You brightly lit in shadow, and I look like I'm being interrogated.
No,
at
I
the
mean
Ministry of
between
Love?
your face and your background.
I know it's just a weird background. No, that's not.
No, it was actually okay with how it was.
How's that? There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with Gan. Oh, I meant in terms of personality. Very good. How is John enjoying being back? I got to tell you, tonight I didn't so much enjoy it, but I wasn't focused in on my gig in the way that I really wanted to. Oh, I really like this actually. Big school shooter managed. Oh yeah, I really do feel like this should be posted to 4chan with something very off-putting like good night, gentlemen. Oh, moment of truth.
Hello.
Hey,
That was weird. I don't know why that didn't work.
Your video
I feel like StreamYard had an update or something because
Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah, something's weird.
There
Here's
is
the problem
something weird.
with StreamYard is that it, as a product, does everything we need it to do almost. But there's always just one thing where you're like, damn. But the problem is all of its competitors, you're like, there's 5 things we wish it would do.
Yeah. It's the best of
Lightstream.
Damn you, Lightstream.
Yeah.
So, John, are you being hunted by the Blair Witch?
No, I'm just trying something different. Bro.
That is the reference I was looking for earlier.
I'm just being very hunted right now. I'm being hunted.
Not enjoying
Isn't that
this.
what happens in the Blair? I'm being hunted. Isn't that what happens in the Blair Witch Project?
Correct, Earl. More snot.
Thank you.
We
Earl.
need much more snot. What's up, gang? I feel like I'm having a day off. I've been very relaxed all day. It's
Oh,
Thanksgiving
that's
in the
nice.
States, so I've just been watching football because it's just they just have games all day.
That's fun.
Yeah, I went to order a pizza, and with delivery fee, it doubled the amount. So
What?
in protest, I'm eating toast instead.
Wait, you didn't get a sausage and chicken pizza, which is a nightmare of an order? A nightmare of an order.
Pepperoni,
Is that your pizza order?
chicken, jalapeno.
No.
I also, there was a time once where I once saw you order something like 40 McNuggets. Like, it's crazy that you only have a...
Sadaf and I think
No,
it's very
this was-
funny. And we look
this
at each
was-
other and we go, 40 nuggets? We go, yeah, 40 nuggets.
This
And we
was-
each eat 20 nuggets. And we
This
laugh and laugh.
3 years before you met Sadaf. You were crashing on my sofa in 2012.
And I must have been real high.
The week, I think it was the morning. I may have been, it was the morning. Like it was or midday. It was not, maybe you were baked off of your ass. I don't know. There was a lot of weed in the house at that time. Oh my God. One of the housemates was also his or her job, got to disguise it, was just working for a drug dealer, and the amount of drugs that were in that house, allegedly. For example, there was a bag of misfit ecstasy pills. So like,
like misprints? Yeah.
Misprints, basically. There was a bag, and also one of them was just the dose was way too high. So what you would do, we had a barbecue where you like just put your hand in, but they were like, watch out, because there's like 10 pills in there that it's curtains, baby. And I'm not saying who did or didn't get them. I'm just saying that I lay on a sofa in the living room with another comedian, and we did not talk, but communicated on a different cosmic plane.
The best feeling. I had that on acid once. I've never felt so close to a person in my
It's
life.
amazing. Oh, absolutely.
Yay,
Also-
drugs.
Yeah. Hey, Ashley, how about this? On Sunday, right after your set, you and I get really stoned. Let's do it. First time ever for Ashley, huh? What do you-
Yeah.
yeah.
Live stream, patron only. Hi, Ashley.
Yeah. Hi.
And that's
Also,
fun
you
because
know
that's
the-
what Ashley will be like. She'll be just strangers
I have
walking
a
by. She'll be like,
question.
hi.
I have a question.
Hi.
I have a question. Question. Does anyone else, when we're doing like quit, or hi, does everyone else picture everyone at home also doing the fist gesture?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I
so.
picture.
Yeah, that's, I always hope. I always hope.
I hope that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I hear them.
Time travel agent, you are in my hometown. This is the time of year I miss my hometown so much. This is the best time. It's so goddamn wintry and Christmassy. Yeah. Everyone from high school's back home, and a lot of the drama sometimes remains the same or far more intense. And then, I just get very drunk for many days. Be so fun. Oh, so much smoking. So much morning smoking, so much morning hungover smoking.
And you don't know if it's actually lit because it's so cold that the steam comes out of your mouth anyway. So you have to double check the end of your cigarette because you don't know.
My favorite cigarettes.
Oof, so
in the
delicious.
winter after being a dishwasher.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yeah.
Lifestyles of the not nearly well compensated. Hey, weren't you in that Swiss LA commercial? That's Chris and mine's COVID. What are you guys doing for American Thanksgiving?
I didn't even know it was happening.
We're live right now. No one in America is working right now except for football players and those ancillary to the football game. And
Does John
the
Madden,
parade.
Ooh,
The Macy's
question.
parade is happening.
Before we get to the Macy's parade, does John Madden still come out with that turducken for no reason?
No, but they did a documentary about him, and they go deep into the turducken past.
Why?
Apparently, John Madden is the reason turduckens became a thing. So there was like this little company. I saw a short clip of the documentary. I haven't watched it yet, but there was like this short company, little mom and pop shop. Does everyone know what a turducken is?
It's like a chicken, a turkey, and a duck, right?
Yeah, all just
I want it so
in.
bad.
And it was when John Madden came out and was like turduckens, and then the whole country, they went from selling like 12 to thousands.
Also,
John Madden created an industry.
Actually, do you know who John Madden is?
No.
Okay, John Madden is a comedically proportioned football coach. He was a football player, but he was most famous as having the best sideburns of the 70s and being the coach of a team I like to call the Oakland Cocaine Raiders.
Yeah.
And then he went on to be, and I mean this, loved doing cocaine. Actually, it's the opposite around. Human Centipede is the turducken of people because turducken was first.
Yeah, filmmaker went, what about that, but more disgusting.
Yeah.
Film crew went, take our money.
What was I describing? I totally forgot.
John Madden and his cocaine Raiders.
Madden.
That's right, John Madden. And then he went on to be a commentator with a guy named Al Michaels. Al Michaels being possibly the most boring looking white man in the history of fucking time. And they went on to be the best worst football commentators in the history of broadcasting. For example, if John Madden did not like a team, it was just open and unnecessary criticism. And one time, and this is the greatest moment in television history, they were having contract negotiations, and John Madden bullied the director into showing the sunset instead of the football game as a fuck you to the Fox network. And that it is the greatest thing ever, and no one talks about it. I just remember where he's just like, look at that sunset. And then I looked it up years later, and they're like, John Madden's contract negotiations, and it's just like, fuck yeah. But I think the NFL has like scrubbed it. I've never been able to find the clip.
Oh,
yeah, I don't see it here. Absolute shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember it vividly, and it's so you're just like, it's so wild.
Anyway,
on Thanksgiving, and there was no reason for this, Ashley. One of the games, he would just give out a turducken, I think, to the team, not even to the people watching at home. And it was like this big thing. He's like, who's gonna get the turducken this year from John Madden?
It's like the game ball. That's great. He's such a fucking weird dude, but he was good. Like, he was entertaining as hell, and that's what you want. What you need is one good play-by-play person who talks you through the game, and then a maniac who either knows a lot or makes up facts.
It's
either way, I don't care.
It's literally Chris and mine's dynamic. Chris is very much the Al Michaels, and guess who's the rogue X Factor? Like, if anyone here is going to insist on a sunset instead of us watching Chaz,
it is good old Hastings.
It's gonna be right here. I have not seen the stars in Manchester. They are very nice, actually.
I love that.
I think I did see a photo from the Macy's parade, actually, now that you mention it. The Spider-Man thing fell over.
No.
And so it looks like he's rimming the character in front of him.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Classic Macy's.
That's just how they lay it out every year. Oh my god, it happens.
A little bit of
year.
quack, quack, quack.
Yeah. Speaking of Spider-Man, I watched a documentary on YouTube. Some maniac has gone through and made a bunch of YouTube documentaries on various modern musicals. And I watched the one today on the Spider-Man musical, Turn Off the Dark. Which, do you guys remember or know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was a wild. Ashley, do you not know about the Spider-Man
musical? Do you not
musical?
know about this?
Oh, I remember
the most
hearing
ill-fated show in Broadway.
Let's get some clips
I
up
do
and
remember
talk
hearing
about this because
I think I've seen clips.
I don't know any of the songs, but they are by Ashley's favorite band, U2.
Oh yeah, that's why I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, U2 did the music. Let's go through like the amount of money they lost on this musical is insane. What's even crazier is how much money they made on it. Like, here's the thing, sold out for almost 3 years and then like wound down. That's how much people were like, I've got to see this disaster.
Oh yeah, here's the I found, is it called The World's Most Dangerous Musical: The Chaotic History of Spider-Man on Broadway?
Yes.
I'm definitely watching that. That's awesome.
Okay, but here's the part. Okay, I'm gonna give away some stuff. Here's the part of it that's crazy is the original producer and visionary behind it, when they're signing the contract with U2, died of a stroke in the room.
Whoa.
Mic drop, bitch.
Bad sign. It's so dark in your background that for a second I was like, how did he know where it was gonna fall? That's nuts. So there are two videos that we could go with here. There's either a minute 50-second long video of highlights from Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, which is a fucking horrific name. Or if we're feeling macabre, Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, 11 minutes, all recorded accidents.
Why aren't we gonna just watch the 150 video and then the 11-minute video?
I just want to check because some of these injuries are for real.
I mean, I think all of them are for real. I know some of them. Let's watch the fun. Let's watch the 1 minute 50, and then we'll start in on the injuries one and see how we feel.
Oh, Earl Grey, absolutely fantastic. That's what happens when you get too close to the edge.
That's great. John looks lost.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics to a song that go with that, and I think that they were all written by Chad Kroeger.
The Edge is from U2.
I know, but there's also that's got to be a line from such a shitty song of just sort of like, and that's what happens when you get too close to the edge.
Wow, that actually did. That was a Chad Kroeger cadence right there. That's wow.
I am not skilled in anything that is helpful, but in the things I am skilled in, I am very good at. But the question is, why are you, and how does that help you? It doesn't. I don't know how.
John, only you and any Canadians that might be in the chat will appreciate this. Before we get to Spider-Man, after my show last night, I was hanging out with some of the audience members, and one of them used to hang out with Tal Bachman.
As in
Randy Bachman's son, as in
Randy
She's
Bachman's son.
So High.
So high.
Yeah.
She's so high. She's so lovely. What's the next
High
one?
Above Me.
High Above Me. I was really afraid it was something very creepy, like she's nearly 20. I don't think Tal Bachman did that. Ashley, who is Randy Bachman?
No idea.
Do the names?
He's been known
Bachman,
to drive
Turner.
over.
Yeah, a man named Turner.
Things.
No.
He's been known to play some games, some board games, like Guess Who was, I think, his favorite.
Yeah. I live in America. Sometimes I
You
see
look
an
at me
American
like that all
woman.
you want, Chris. I don't know.
I'm
Sometimes
just
what I do
realizing
is I
right
go-
now that I don't know that many things about Randy Bachman.
So what I do is I do this. I go, here's what I do. I go like this. Actually, here's what I do. I go like this. I go like, American woman, get away from me. Because they violate COVID protocols.
Yeah, they get too close.
Yeah,
Two
exactly.
white men taking care of business.
That's right, Earl.
Oh, hang. Do I
Working
get this?
overtime. Work out.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Ashley. I want you to. Okay, let's see. Okay, Chris. We're gonna get Ashley to listen to 3 songs, and I want you to guess the order in which she likes them. We're gonna get her to listen to.
Okay, correct, Joe. Lenny Kravitz. We're talking about Lenny
Oh,
Kravitz.
yeah, we are talking about Lenny Kravitz. We're talking about Lenny Kravitz. Oh, that's-
I never would have gotten that.
We're not talking about Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. Okay, Ashley, can you first? You're going to listen to 3 songs. You're going to listen to "She's So Lovely" by Tal Bachman, the Guess Who's American Woman. Now, Bachman Turner Overdrive. It can either be
How
Taking
do I
Care of
spell
Business.
Tal Bachman?
TAL space. And then Bach, like the famous pianist, and then man,
man.
like the famous penis.
Yeah, as in
Okay, there's a song called "She's So High."
Yep, that's
the
one.
one.
That's the one.
Okay.
All right, you give that a listen. But you don't give us your review because you're gonna have to rank 3 songs. So keep your thoughts inside.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to tell by your face, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I don't know if that's true. Our Ashley here, she has quite the poker face. It's very difficult to decipher her emotions.
So while we were talking about Tal Bachman, the girl was just like, he's a fucking bummer. He kept showing up to my parties, and he's such a sad bitch. I was like, Tal Bachman, grown up, son of a rock and roll legend, nothing to complain about, just emo little bitch.
You know what's so weird is
and then she gave me his address. Does anyone want Tal Bachman's address?
Yes, I do. Can we give it out now? Can we dox Tal Bachman? All right, pause that.
Okay, I've paused it.
Okay, keep your thoughts inside. Now I want you to listen to American Woman by the Guess Who, but you got to start kind of in
this one.
You have to start in the middle of that one because the ramp up to that, it takes a while. So just start in the middle.
I think I know this one.
You must know this one. This song's too
If you
famous.
don't know, this song rules.
I'm working on it, Earl. I'm working on it.
Oh my God. I got to tell you, Earl really took to the whole situation pretty quickly here. My God.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Earl, yeah. Most people kind of dip a toe in, you know what I'm saying? Although Kimmers, by the way, also is my what?
My ex went to the same school as Tall's kid. Reports indicate he's a huge asshole.
Oh my God. The kid of Tal Bachman or Tal Bachman, either way. Imagine being the grandson of a rock star. You got to be a prick. Tommy Lee's kids must be arseholes.
You know what I bet happened? I bet Tal Bachman's kids only listen to Bachman Turner Overdrive, and it drives Tal crazy.
Of course it would. Ashley, you can pause that. Seeing as I think you don't like that at all. And then now, Chris, which BTO song shall we have her listen to?
It's gotta be Taking Care of Business, baby.
What about there's the other one? Working. What's the
what was it? You ain't seen nothing yet? That's Taking Care of Business.
They're taking care of business. Yeah, it's got to be taking care of business. Yeah,
it's got to be taking care of business.
Yeah. Oh, that song fucking rules. Oh, it's so fucking good,
buddy.
Oh, that's one of the best I'm in Chicago songs. There's very few.
Interesting.
Yeah, it moves. It just works so much because its subway system is just an elevated loop around downtown. So you're coming in from the airport and you literally like sweep through the center of America as per the 20th century. And it's just, you're just like, work out. It's fucking rad. All right.
Ashley just turned off Taking Care of Business.
Yeah.
She'd
I have a feeling Taking Care of Business is third on the list.
No. I realized I knew it. So I don't hate any of them.
I mean, there is a correct order to this, though. There is a correct order. There's one of them that needs to go on the bottom.
Okay. So the Tal Bachman She's So High one.
That's your favorite.
I feel like teenage me really would have loved it.
Oh, yeah. Can we get a photo of Tal Bachman when that song came out? Because I bet you but she's in a white t-shirt and just his jeans are bleached.
Oh, Ashley,
nice hair.
While we find that, can you bring up the picture of you with your pink hair so that John can see what young you look like?
Fucking hell, you almost had leukemia.
I was told I had leukemia, and then 2 weeks later they told me they made a mistake and I didn't have it. So
I don't believe in auras being read, but I want someone to fucking read yours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now I will say, when I say teenage me, I'm 23 in this photo, so I'm thinking younger than this for liking the Tal Bachman song, but Chris wants me to show you the pink hair. So right. This is me with pink hair.
Get ready for the most Irish face you've ever seen.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Couldn't even look at you.
Aww.
You look like you're the fifth Dairy Girl from the television show Dairy Girls. Not as pink as I was expecting, if I'm totally honest. I was assuming like very intense neon pink. You know what I'm saying? Like a real statement.
It was very bright.
Is this what you looked like when you were in Prague?
No, this was after Prague.
So this is this is like how close to you shitting yourself to the point of passing out in an IKEA bathroom? Possibly the greatest story I've ever heard in my life.
This is 3 years later.
Can I see a photo of the person that did that? I want to see the face of the.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, wow.
There's a whole 10-year period of photos I don't like and don't look at for a reason.
Well,
damn.
I'm only imagining it, and it's this face, but it, for some reason has a Hitler tash.
Every day she'd wake up and draw a swastika on her forehead.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Here's my question to all the men out there when you shave your beard. When you get to the mustache, do you Hitler or do you not Hitler?
Yeah, you do it once and then you get it. Now I'm a bigger fan of getting the anti-Hitler. So you just get rid of the middle bit, and it's just there, and maybe some thick burns, some big chops.
There was a time where it was like it was trendy to have like just the hair.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible time. It was a terrible time.
Oh,
or just there.
Oh,
this
the
guy?
soul patch,
The flavor saver?
soul patch.
Flavor saver.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman has a story about getting another woman's pussy juice on her face because she got hugged by someone who ate out a girl in the Melrose Improv bathroom.
That is worse than the Juicy Pussy story.
Yeah. It's in her book. It's the only that and the fact that Kevin Brennan, the most hateful man in the history of comedy, took her virginity. That book is wild, and the takeaways from it are very fascinating.
I love Sarah Silverman so much. I need to get that book.
She's great. Her reviews are so fucking fun.
I need to get that book.
I just really like her approach to being famous, which is she only works when she absolutely needs to, and then if not, she just hangs out and smokes weed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would do that. She's paid off her house, doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I like her a lot. I listen to her podcast a lot.
Okay.
Ashley, can I just ask, how attracted would you have been to this poster boy of the 90s?
Oh,
look at the hair.
Yeah.
What about right now? Right now,
no. Right now, I'm
on a
past
scale
it,
of dry to juicy.
Yeah.
Pink-haired me.
Ashley,
pink-haired you? Yeah.
Very
into
Ashley,
this. All right, pink-haired you on a scale of litter box to juicy boozy. Where would you put Tal Bachman here? Litter box, by the way, representing dryness. And to be
I'm
clear,
gonna say like a 7 on that scale.
A 7. What would be a 7?
A
moist towelette.
Yeah.
A horrendously positive review. Oh, my word.
It's like a compliment, but in the worst way.
Yes, exactly. It's like being like, of all the things I hate, I think
I don't know why this is making me laugh so much.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I understand that completely.
I don't think that I do, and that's why I find it so funny.
You have not had an apple Danish is the problem, I think.
My God.
Enjoy an apple Danish.
I had an apple turnover recently that was gorgeous. It was really good.
There's a bakery, fucking Crouch End, that does a fucking apple turnover that is a motherfucker. Like an absolute fuck you. Like I don't go to that neighborhood because I will go get that apple turnover, and it's just not fucking worth it.
Okay, so if I need to
time
rank I'm going to forget what these songs are, and you wanted me to rank them.
Please.
My favorite one, I think, is "Taking Care of Business."
Totally fair.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Yeah,
of course, because you have to take care of it.
And then
one
I
must.
think "She's So High" has to come second because it would have been my favorite years ago.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Go fucking
Ugh.
screw. Ashley, there's a place called
We
The
just
Bin,
talked about this.
and that's where you're going. You're going to The Bin. She's so lovely, does not beat American Woman.
It does for me. I find American Woman kind of boring, to be honest.
Bow, 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 bow. What? Shit rocks.
Yeah. You have been you madam.
Granted,
have
this
been-
is on like a 5-second listen while I also still had you rabbiting on in my ear. So
Yeah, congratulations. Sounds like you're having the best day.
Yeah, at least you didn't have to hear it on the hour every hour for a year on the radio.
Yeah. And that's only just when Chris lived with me, because I play those 3 songs every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
At the same time, by the way. I don't.
Nothing is not consistent.
Yeah. Again, John? Of course. Oh, bye, Chris. Hi, Chris.
So,
okay. So I have Spider-Man up. Ashley, do you have something you wanted to discuss?
It can wait.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the highlights. These are the top moments.
I like it. We're going to go highlights to lowlights. I think this is smart. I respect it. I respect all of you.
Highlights to lawsuits, I believe, is how we're going. If these are the highlights, this play sucks.
Yeah.
This music is terrible.
This music is so bad. Is this the music from the play?
It's you too, I assume.
No, I don't think it is. Oh my God, is that
Oh, that's an
who
awkward
J.J.
hug.
Jameson was?
That is the most awkward hug I've ever seen.
Hold on. Oh, you didn't know that's what the Green Goblin looks like?
Can someone
his
please?
penis.
Look at he's got a little penis.
He's got a Green Goblin penis. Look at his unnecessary penis.
Oh my
Why
God,
did they do that?
costume is so fucking bad. Look at
I
the
feel like
ribcage
that's
up top.
actually just how the light is.
No, it's Madam.
No, they gave him a hog. That's a fat hog.
I don't think it's a piece of felt. I think it's how the light is falling on his junk.
No, it's not. But
In
what
those-
it is,
in those
what it is, it is
tight,
a
tight
clear.
trousers.
So it's a clear demarcation piece that goes around up his batty and all that sort of stuff. But you're right that it just looks like he has a thick, delicious, fucking tasty cock, like an absolute kind of like oh, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Peter, meet my Peter.
Is that supposed to be Willem Dafoe?
Yeah. Looks like him.
Yeah, like think about it. They got Willem Dafoe for the
Who is
first
it that-
Spider-Man film.
that described Willem Dafoe's penis as like frighteningly big. Like someone was like, "Watch out!" Like,
Really?
Yeah,
But like, they got Willem Dafoe, who is the most goblin-looking man, and then put a mask on him to be.
Yeah, but that's the thing is the Green Goblin is like this weird and menacing combo character, but he's so cheesy and shitty because he's from like Marvel in the 70s that was just wild and didn't make any like. Why does Thanos have a fucking helicopter? Because shut up, that's why.
That's right, the Thanos copter. I forgot about that. The Spider-Man has maybe all the worst villains.
No,
Yeah.
Doc Ock rules. Doc
Ock
fucking
might be the
rules.
only good one though. He's
Dr.
he's
Octopus,
Spider-Man's
Electro,
Mr. Freeze.
Venom.
Electro sucks. Venom's
Electro
good.
does not
Carnage
suck.
is good.
Carnage is
Electro
good.
sucks.
Electro does not suck. The Vulture kind of rules. Kingpin fucking slaps.
But Kingpin, Daredevil.
Hardest Spider-Man villain. They moved him
I always
over
kind of
to
liked the relationship between Green Goblin and Spider-Man, though.
in the
in the
movies. 'cause
movies.
That's
In the
it's
movies.
much different in the comic books. In the comic books, it's much
Mhm.
more adversarial and crazy. And also,
Yeah,
Spider-Man's
Green
a lot
Goblin
more
kills
removed.
his first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Throws her off a
Um,
bridge. It's Gwen Stacy, and then Spider-Man goes to save her and snaps her neck with a
Fucking
web.
wild.
Shit.
Wild.
Crazy
And
thing
then
to
it,
put
of
in
course-
a book for kids. It was like heartbreaking.
That's
And not only
insane.
that, then 20 years later, they rehashed the whole thing with something called the Clone Saga, where it was claimed that a guy named Ben Reilly was actually the original Spider-Man and Peter Parker was just the clone. But then everyone hated that so much that they just went back on it. We're like, no.
Yeah.
Just kidding,
Psych.
no. Got you. And then the other one was he made a deal. They rebooted Spider-Man because he made a deal with the Marvel Universe devil to not be Spider-Man. It was the stupidest time in comic books ever. That said, let's keep watching these clips because Green Goblin's penis is really getting to me.
God, that costume. So someone saying that's supposed to be Willem Dafoe is so fucking funny.
This is crazy. They did this in the theater.
I mean, if it works, it's pretty cool, but
I mean,
we're about to see all the times it did not work.
They wasted. Are we actually getting a song from it?
And every heart that bleeds will color your world red. And the sorrow in the night.
Who is that supposed to be?
Can I explain? I'll explain. I know all of this because I watched a video.
Is this the spider that bit him?
No, that would make so much more sense.
So big? How did he not see her coming?
Julie Taymor, who's a very artsy, amazing, like visionary director, was put in charge of directing this and given basically an unlimited budget. And instead of doing the saga of Spider-Man, she introduced this character, which is like the Greek god of spiders, Arachne, who like arranged everything so that Peter Parker became Spider-Man and then worked for the Greek gods.
What?
And it's like, it is so wild. And then like they had 120 previews of this musical to get it right. By the way, usually things preview for what?
A week?
At
3
most
nights?
2 weeks? Yeah, 3 nights.
That's so weird.
This place so fucking. I can't wait to watch this documentary.
But your strength will be a vision beyond visibility.
Oh, these musicals are terrible.
Can we just say your strength will be a vision beyond visibility is one of the worst lyrics I've heard in the last decade.
It doesn't make any sense. It's an oxymoron.
Be the slogan of the Troggies.
May your strength. What was it again?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Oh.
And then beyond visibility.
Oh God, how long is this?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Cannot shed.
Here we go.
But your strength will be a vision beyond visibility.
What the fuck are you talking about,
Your strength
Bono?
will be a vision beyond visibility. I think is a very good slogan.
Oh God, I hate it so much.
Chad, I think we have a new greeting.
That's so funny.
Your strength will be a vision beyond visibility.
What a waste of an incredible voice to put those words in.
Oh yeah. I mean, it also this poor woman's dream was to sing on Broadway, and it came at the cost of being dressed like an asshole.
In the worst.
I feel like this probably ruined her career too.
Jesus Christ.
She'll never be the same in my eyes, madam.
Ugh.
That's rough.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Now let's watch the video of them all getting hurt.
Let's choose violence.
Yeah. I choose violence.
Oh, these are not properly
this already
recorded
sounds
clips.
video. Oh no. Who's holding this camcorder? This guy's terrible at holding a camcorder.
Look at it just drift. I
Where
feel like
is
it's
it
a
going?
loose camera.
What is going on?
This is just a still shot?
What a terrible video.
I can't believe it's you.
Oh, it's audio.
Oh, this video is already a bust. Fuck off, video.
Hold on. Just stuck.
And they just stuck there.
You can hear the crowd laughing. That's great.
Oh, that's so funny.
Embarrassing for all of them.
Oh, their wires got stuck to each other. Oh no.
You assholes.
All right, what about this one? Just
That is so
oh
funny.
my God.
Oh, let's see if we can see his cock.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in quickly.
Oh my God, he stayed there for so long.
Oh, that must have been horrendous.
Oh, what's this one?
Where'd they go? I don't know.
Can I just say?
Oh, did you see that?
I know what happened in that injury, by the way. I can explain to you what happened.
Oh my God.
I watched this is the like opening. This is like the second or third night, I think. So he's supposed to be tethered and attached to her secretly, and instead this happens.
Jesus Christ.
Pause it. So he claimed as soon as he said his foot like left the ground, he's like, "Oh, I'm not tethered to anything. Oh no."
Oh shit.
Jesus.
That is so
Also,
bad.
Christ, guys.
Watching just these snippets of this musical. I know. I really want to know what happened here.
Why did he buy a green piano?
Yeah. Also, doesn't it? The thing with superheroes is they make it seem like supervillains have just so much disposable income that the criminals have they have enough money to paint everything to match. That they have the goons will have uniforms.
Yeah, unlimited guns, unlimited
Well,
gadgets.
they
They have a whole
crime.
science department.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have someone just working on like cutting edge satellite technology for no reason. Please, I please God hope this is a video and we get to watch him play the piano.
I think this is audio only.
Where's the piano playing? No, I only want.
Did you not hear the flourish?
This musical sounds. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like this.
That is such a long clip.
It's like 3 minutes long.
That's what I think of this
okay,
musical.
Here we go. I can't see you because I'm looking at the video, but I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I was farting.
Oh, nice. Scroll dangling. Oh, how embarrassed would you be?
Oh my God.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh no.
No, chop.
Oh, you little dork. Oh no, not more arachne.
Okay, this is just audio.
Oh, that's never good.
Wow. Those are firefighters.
Yeah.
That's like 10 firefighters. And the whole cast. The theater's already been evacuated.
This thing.
I think I see a priest.
Does anyone else really want to have seen this musical? Like, the more I'm like,
No.
stage it again.
You cowards.
Yeah, you fucking little bitches.
Okay, I don't think anything changes here. Jesus. Okay.
Get away from me.
So here's I'm gonna look up a list of all the injuries on Spider-Man the Musical because I'm curious now.
What's the most public you've ever injured yourself, Ashley? Mine's a tie between the 2 times I've been brutally broken in the street on a bicycle.
I've not
some lovely
really injured myself that many times.
Congratulations. Yeah, you're more a sickly person.
Yeah, I've passed out in public.
I mean, more than anyone I've ever met in my life. Do you understand? I think about that, you passing out in that IKEA public bathroom every time I'm in a public bathroom. I was thinking about it today at the Frog and Bucket. By the way, I met one of the Troggies. Mr. Steve Mooney came to the gig. Thank you so much.
Yay, Steve-O.
Very nice. Great fans. as always, continue to be excellent. Yours was your dying on stage tonight. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very positive.
Having my skull cracked, pretty epic. Didn't happen in public though.
Oh my God.
Trying to think
It's
of
just
public.
like I know that that's true, but having it being reminded by like in the black and white of type is just like, oh yes.
Oh, John. Abscess.
Oh, fuck off. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey, speaking of oversharing, can I say my thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, over.
And I would like everyone to know while I was before the show smoking mad weed in a Manchester alleyway, I was doing show prep. Smoked mad weed in a Manchester alleyway, and I just asked Ashley not to do this, and I knew that she would anyway because
It's not that bad.
I don't think you know the scale.
All I was gonna say is that you know what? I shouldn't say it.
No, say it. No,
I really feel so conscious about it now.
Look what you did, John.
No. I'll fix this. Goodbye, Chris. Ashley, you can't have your life ruled over by straight white men. Yeah. You know what you have to do? You have to stand up.
Is that so? Can't have my life ruled over by straight white men. Well,
you have to
my
break the
entire
patriarchy
life
and
experience
overshare.
tells me otherwise.
Oh
Well,
no, the cameras. Oh no, you're literally ruled over by two
No,
white men.
no.
Oh no.
I can't fix it for some reason.
Oh.
There. No, break the patriarchy. Shatter that glassy. Overshare.
Overshare.
Yeah.
All I was
Overshare.
going to say is that
Oh,
my nipples are really itchy.
what does that even mean?
It means I'm getting my period either tonight or tomorrow. But they're so itchy.
All right, that's not all right. You're going down. That's
Well, that's very misogynistic of you.
I think it's the greatest. It's the greatest tell of all time.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Have you ever see a woman standing out just like,
oh yeah, just.
The worst thing is, like, I don't know if you've ever tried to scratch a nipple. It's so
arousing?
difficult.
What?
No, it's not arousing at all. It's the
You have the
opposite of
bra.
arousing.
Well, you don't like
No, it's
this?
not even
Ashley?
that. It's just like scratching your nipples when they're all sensitive is not nice.
Oh yeah.
Middle of the road share.
Yeah.
On
I
the
gotta tell you, this one's awesome.
On the scale of, I don't know what the least oversharey thing I've said is to skull cracking. It's like a nice 5.
I mean, Poppy's learning things. This
Yeah,
is
Poppy's
great. Oh, hard to do in a bra. That makes sense. Oh, Time Travel Agent says put your bra in the freezer. Have you ever done that?
I don't wear a bra.
Have you ever just put
Put a
your tits in
sports
a
bra?
freezer?
Yeah, just put your tits in a freezer.
I
Hey.
don't want to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh
just put
my
your
God,
tits-
do it,
Okay,
do it.
take 5 minutes out.
Yeah,
Come back in
tit,
5 minutes.
tit,
Let us
tits,
know what
tits,
tits in a
tits.
freezer does.
Yeah. Tits.
Nibble scratch is where Will Smith started. Have you guys? Did we talk about this already? But
No,
yeah,
what is
he's- so he's
What is-
announced his autobiography, and he's talked about how because his first girlfriend cheated on him, he developed a psychosomatic reaction to having sex, or like he would start vomiting every time he came. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God, Will Smith and I are on a level. Not because I vomit when I come, but just in terms of like that scale of shit, you know.
See you, Joe. Have a good weekend.
See you there, Joe.
But I really want to read his autobiography now. I'm impressed at that level of honesty from somebody at his level.
Well, apparently, nicest man in the world. I know
Yeah.
2 people that have worked for him, and they're like, it's weird. He's like from another planet because he's been so famous. Like he gets very excited by things of like being in the back of someone's car, drive-throughs. They're like, it's weird. Like if you say we're going to a movie, he's like, you guys going to the movies? I'll come along.
I disagree. I like
Yeah.
Paddy Padman. I like that he's talking about it. I'm a big fan of oversharing.
Here's no shit. Here's the thing is, I think
Scratch
that
your
him and
fucking
Jada
nipples.
have like, because there's always been a lot of like weird rumors about them, and I think what it is they're just weird polyamorous oddballs.
Yeah.
And I think that they're just like leaning in. Ashley, if you end up being Will and Jada Pinkett Smith's third, that would be honestly kind of a linear trajectory, if anything, at this point for you. Like,
yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yeah, if anything, we'd be like, well, this is what the whole thing's been building to this whole time.
I'm pretty sure I'm younger than his children, so
No.
So
I'm not. I'm gonna say that you are.
I'm younger
5
than his
years.
oldest child.
I say
I'm
that's
pretty certain.
No, is that Jaden?
No, I'll bet
No,
you-
he has an older son that isn't in the media.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it? Didn't he play? Didn't his actual son play like the other baby in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Or did I make that up? I think I made that up.
You
I
made
definitely
that up.
Yeah, I think you made that up.
100%
Oh,
made that up.
Trey Smith, born 1992.
Yeah.
When were you born, Ashley?
That's older than me. I was born 1993.
Shit. He'd still do it. 100%.
Oh,
I guarantee.
for sure. For sure.
I guarantee
Yeah,
they
pretty
wouldn't even.
convincing that
They
one.
would. They would afterwards. Like you guys would be like putting on your like old man pajamas. I don't know why. And after
That's all they have.
Crazy sex party. You have to put on very elaborate undergarment, like pajama garments. And then they would be like, "Wait, how old are you?" And they'd be like, "Oh, my son's older than you. I'm gonna tell him tomorrow." And you'd be like, "Will, that's too much."
Yeah.
Me?
We got topics
Too
for the
much?
next red table. Let's sit down and talk about our third is younger than your oldest son. That's a great idea. That's a great. People want to know that. That's a great idea.
Oh, I thought I made that up and wasn't bringing it up. There was like that weird podcast where like they're weirdly oversharing but not
They
giving.
still
all the
do it, I
details.
think.
That's where that meme of him crying came from because she told him that she was cheating on him on her podcast.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Can we watch that clip? Can we see that clip? I thought I dreamed all of this. I want you to know
this
that.
is very real.
I
And
did
that's
not
not
know
the
about this.
talking that I have not ingested.
That's an insane thing to do.
It's an insane thing
insane.
to do. The only clip is 4 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole 4 minutes.
No, but we'll skip through it like we do with everything else.
Oh my God.
Boomsticker's going to mute this.
No.
Oh, is it awful? Is it awful?
Jada Pinkett Smith breaking Will Smith's heart
Why is
for
she
4 minutes
smiling?
straight.
Because she's a Egyptian god and doesn't fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
The journey with me.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know,
Oh, the
It's healing
disparity
that
in their
needs to happen.
faces.
Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
okay. So I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship
Is
with
this on camera?
August.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through.
I hate this.
And from
Pause it.
there,
Please pause
you know,
it. Please
you
pause
and
it for a second.
I,
We're gonna keep watching it. I remember the first time we watched this was in like, I think I may have been alone on the stream, but it was like it may have been, or I may have been watching it. Either way, I remember watching this like almost right after I got divorced.
Shit.
And
Oh,
just
no.
being like, man, Will Smith's in real trouble here. And like it only was like I remember like 20 minutes after I was like, oh wait, shit, fuck.
I hate this. I fucking
This
hate
is
this.
awful.
were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
He is
Yeah.
coping
I really
so
felt
well.
like we could be over. you
Yeah,
know?
no, we
And
were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Entanglement.
An entanglement,
Yes. Yes.
a relationship.
Yes. It was a
Yeah.
relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that
She has no emotion on her face at all, unless except
It
when
is
she's
terrifying.
I
There
mean,
is
if the
nothing
Hollywood
there.
rumors are to be believed, you know what Will Smith loved doing for about 20 years? Do you know what he loved doing? Just cheating on his wife. Or they were in an open relationship the whole time. The other big thing is that they're swingers.
Yeah.
And like the reason why he was pissed off in this video isn't that she did this, it was that she's doing it on camera. And he's like, yo.
Yeah.
I think I really want to read his book.
Oh, his book is gonna rule.
Boomsticker,
Will
this is what I
Smith-
was thinking. Even swingers have rules. Like there's
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if she did all this stuff and they had an open thing and she kept this from him, that's like hurtful.
Also, this is the best thing about this book is Will Smith has definitely entered that, like, I'm definitely going to be rich for the rest of my life. And same thing with my kids and my, like, kids.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to fucking be honest now. And you know that he's got some stories.
You know what I think it might be? I think it might just be like, you know what? If she's gonna tell all our stories, I'm gonna get my stories out there because I'm not gonna let her tell all my stories. So if it's out
That's
anyway,
fair.
let's
I
fucking
also
go.
guess what? Someone in my family, you're definitely getting this book for Christmas. I don't know which person yet, but someone.
I know
in my
somebody
family.
who's going to get this book several times for Christmas.
Is it John? Are we all buying this for John?
Is that person comedian Will Smith right here in the UK? I want you all to know that I'm really enjoying the show today, but I feel like you're all an impediment to the other joint I rolled earlier today that will be smoked 40 seconds after the stream. I want you all to know that I'm
Can you just say impediment again real quick?
No. I will not fall into your trap. I use the words I use.
you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like
Oh my god, they've
you were
named him.
looking for?
I just wanted to feel good.
Didn't this guy
It had
die or
been
something
so
like that?
long.
Did Will Smith kill this guy?
No, like what happened to this guy?
I don't
August
know.
guy.
I assume he's just out living his life.
I think he might be dead. I also very much may have made that up. Can we confirm or deny dead?
Ashley, can you look that up?
I'll Google it.
This is fucking wild, man.
Long since I felt good.
Husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like.
Oh,
tell the
shit, he was
world,
only 27.
about your transgression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a young man.
He was only 27 when she was 48.
There you go, Ashley. You're in. You're in.
Yeah.
That is definitely
You're
younger
gonna-
than her child.
Ashley, look at me. Ashley, look at me. You're gonna eat Jada Pinkett Smith's box.
Oh, she's dead, peep. Don't worry.
Say it again. Say it again.
I know.
I'm gonna say it. Ashley, you're gonna eat Jada Pinkett Smith's box.
Ashley, response?
Response, thoughts? You look very nice in that toque, by the way.
Lucky 48-year-old?
You know it.
Oh man.
Why is the background a sunset? Every part of this is fucking creepy.
It's how she imagines their relationship.
So Ashley, you're an expert in emotional
Breaking black
manipulation.
men's hearts.
What are you reading off this?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's still alive, by the way. What am I reading off? This.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a power play from her.
Yeah.
It's such a power play.
Imagine you're married to one of the men in black. Hey, what time are you gonna be home from dinner? I'll be home when I want to because, you know, Independence Day. Yeah, that was me. I'm Independence Day.
Well, I think that considering what he's now come out and spoken about, that he was cheated on by his first girlfriend and he obviously had a lot of issues with that. If she's known about that, then this is such a deliberate humiliation play.
It's also very
good point.
possible he's into being humiliated. A man with that level of power.
According to the book,
Yeah,
he
but
is.
I feel like
Or
that's
is
not the
he-
case. This isn't something that's like arousing. This is abject abuse.
I don't know why. But this comment just out of nowhere, just so we're clear, she did go to high school.
She
with
did.
Tupac.
She went to school with Tupac. She was friends with Tupac.
Like, it's not important information at all, but it's like I do like that Earl's just like, listen, we need to know all the facts.
I like it because I grew up with pop-up video. That feels like a very pop-up video thing
really
to come
does.
up next to her head. Jada Pinkett Smith went to high school with Tupac. Pop-up video. Will Smith's
Did I
just
make it
weeping.
up that Jada Pinkett Smith was also in a metal band?
Her daughter's definitely in a metal band. Her daughter sings in
I
a metal
think
band.
no. Yeah, Wicked Wisdom. No, that's not her daughter. That's her band, I think.
Oh, well, her daughter. Oh, there was a video of her daughter singing. I think her daughter sang front with Jada Pinkett Smith's old band. for a
Yeah,
little while.
her daughter reunited the band for Mother's Day.
That was it.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my God, Red Table Talk. So this is still going on, this crazy show where she just comes and she basically just breaks her husband's heart all the time.
Yeah, she
It's
does it. She
still
did
a
one with
thing?
her kids as well. And the whole point is oversharing. Ashley, this is your show.
Oh, Ashley.
This is your show.
I feel like I overshare from a place of love, though. I feel like this is a
No, you're
different
not.
kind of
Yeah,
oversharing.
that's true. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
you're
like
not-
a monstrous.
This is
Yeah,
evil, and I don't really approve.
You're coming in a terry cloth bathrobe and just letting us know the lay of the land. Jada Pinkett Smith showing up in a denim shirt and fucking up.
You know, she
Will
reminds me of
Smith.
that guy in Ashley. I know you will have seen Hunger Games, or I assume you will have.
Mhm.
I know it's a movie, but still. And John, have you seen Hunger Games?
Not. I don't. I refuse to even know anything about it.
They're
What's
not
a
bad.
Mockingjay?
They're not bad for
The
what they
first
are.
two were not bad, but the ending of the story just threw me too far. That was just like, no, you've ruined the entire series. I'll never watch any of them again. Anyway,
I
what?
don't
Which
Oh.
But it was you know the guy who Fennec.
No.
Ashley, the really sort of like handsome one who is like the
guy who's
darling of the
played by
Capitol.
Sam.
I don't know his name. The blonde guy.
Yeah, I
Who was
think
friends with the old mute lady.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, he's played by
Claflin?
Sam Claflin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam
So he-
Claflin. What a terrible name.
When they first meet, he goes, "I haven't used anything as pedestrian as money in years." And he's like, I trade in secrets. That's what I'm getting off Jada Pinkett Smith right now. Is
Yeah.
she's just like, I trade in fucking secrets, baby.
I
I'm married to
dislike-
I was
Will
really
Smith.
wondering where you were going with that, but yes.
Chris,
Yeah.
look at me. I dislike you so much
Yeah.
for how long a walk that was.
That was
the
such a long walk.
All you
Yeah.
needed to say is there's a character in the Hunger Games that says this. That's what I feel Jada Pinkett Smith is. Would have been a great topic. Instead, we just sat here thinking about how awful
Well-
Sam Claflin's name is.
Well, when
Sam
you said that
Claflin.
you hate everything Hunger Games, I felt the need to expand.
Sam
Expound the topic.
Claflin. Chris, is it pronounced Sam Claflin?
I
It's,
think it is.
Sam
Actually,
Claphams
you pronounce it
because he twerks with the
Sam
best of them.
Claflin.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Claflin. I'm not looking forward to the new Matrix. I want them to stop making everything again. Can we just stop?
Yeah.
Can we have one new idea?
Yeah.
Can this stream not be the only thing that's fucking innovating, for the love of God? Because guess what? I'm a bit tired carrying this industry on my back.
I know.
I mean, I'm just
You're
really
making great
enjoying
points.
this conversation right here. And I'm not reading it for the podcast listeners. Want the program or nothing. You are no longer being catered to. You are a stubborn redheaded
We actually do
stepchild.
like you and appreciate you, though.
That is not how I feel. I feel a different way than Ashley. Ashley and I feel a different way on a great many things. Here are the following things: how we feel about the podcast listeners. End of list. But that resentment is deep.
Other than that, we're so on the same wavelength about everything.
Everything else but that. I am suddenly this. You know what this country is? The UK is just a place for carbohydrates.
Yep.
I get here and I just want chips. Also, German doner kebabs are now everywhere.
So good though. So good.
That's something that came in my leaving. That did not exist before when I was here. That's a new thing.
I remember getting one on stream, and you were shocked. You had no knowledge of my German doner kebab. And
no, I'd never seen one in my entire life. Now they are
they're so
literally
good.
everywhere. It is
so good. I love them.
They're everywhere.
Stop, but Patty, can we just stop making things again? Do you understand how many Spider-Mans?
Yeah. Now they're making a Spider-Man that just has parts of the first one and the second one.
They're all coming together.
They're all coming together.
We don't know if they will. We don't know.
Well, the ad was kind of hinted.
Yeah, the ad makes it pretty explicit.
Yeah,
pretty obvious.
Yeah, pretty clear. And by the way, no one asked them to do a multiverse. No one was going, you know what the Marvel movies need to be? Unnecessarily complex to explain. I think that we should do that. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm going to have to watch 8.
I feel like when they introduced Doctor Strange, though, they really just said, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Doctor Strange is pretty cool, I got to tell you.
That was where I checked out. I checked out at Doctor Strange.
I'm going to watch the Hawkeye series. I'm in.
Oh,
I got to tell you, I 100% am with you. I have always been into Hawkeye. The only problem with Hawkeye, and I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it, I would have liked the original costume.
With the eyes?
Of course. It's so stupid. those are
Jeremy Renner.
I love it so much. And how he always just I just think of him like he's just a spy. And it's like, yeah, he's a spy with a bow and arrow, you fucking whack job. What is crazy is that he's getting this instead of his standalone movie, which I'm like, this is all right because no one will remember it if it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's really good, everyone will be like, actually, because it'll be like how everyone really liked Daredevil and no one really thought they would like Daredevil, even though it was so fucking good.
Mm. Everyone but Matt Murdock was bad in it, and Vincent D'Onofrio was Kingpin, who was great. But his friends were two of the worst actors I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I disagree entirely. There's just nothing with those characters.
Awful. But they
not awful.
They were awful. You could tell that they were remembering the words as they said them.
No, it's just because Chris is a misogynist, and he also does not like fat people, and that Foggy was a bit hefty, and the woman was a woman, so Chris was driven mad because those are the two things he hates. Everyone knows that.
All right, busted. I'll take my.
Yep. There. Damn. Thank you, Chris. Actually, I got to tell you, I like the look today. I like it. You seem like a scrappy, cool hacker in a spy film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I already have the launch codes.
Preppy grunge.
Oh, okay. I have the list of all the cast injuries.
Oh my god.
Good.
6 people were injured while working on Spider-Man.
I got to tell you, that's a lot less.
I thought it would be more. Yeah.
As did I, Ashley. As did I.
After 2 stunt doubles were injured during various flying sequences and rehearsals, safety inspectors from the New York State Department of Labor reviewed these scenes of the show, and in February cited the show for 2 workplace safety violations. That's before it opened. They had 2 safety violations from the government.
I mean, also, imagine the most corrupt state government, the New York state government, has to come in and be like, guys, it's us, and we have to shut this down.
We've been looking the other way at Broadway for years.
Everything. Yeah. But some of those 6 people were injured 84 times.
Natalie Mendoza, originally cast as Arachne. Okay. So the first Greek spider goddess, suffered a concussion during the first preview
Thank you,
performance.
Seabeds peeps. I agree with it as well. Also, can I tell you this? Nothing looks worse than a Travelodge hotel room without the lights on. It really seems like there's a body there.
In a safe house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The lights off because snipers are looking for you.
Yeah, I'm on the run from someone named El Matador. They call him El Matador. Can someone let Mary Elaine know that there needs to be a character and informant?
He's a Scottish man, ironically.
El Matador. Yes, of course. He's from Shetland. Also, hi Trish. Nice to see you.
Trish is here.
Yay! You just brought up a comment.
Hey,
You brought up a comment.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did before, a second ago.
When? No, that wasn't me.
When you brought up this, then
Yeah, that
Ashley.
wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Was it- Ashley, did you bring up that comment? Okay. I was for 1 second. I was like, wait, is the machine sentient?
It has become sentient. Yeah.
Imagine if
no, it's learned.
StreamYard learned which comments we would think were funniest.
Oh my
Man,
God! Yeah,
that's the world I want to
How
live in.
great would that be? If anyone wants to go and design an AI for that,
Can I just say,
revolutionary.
thank you so
That
much,
would really
guys.
launch our podcast.
I am going to get those badgers. Stinking badgers.
Waiting outside. Oh, waiting outside for a set of badgers. Nice.
Also, journey update from Steve Mooney, who
Oh,
was at my gig today.
no.
This is my last train. Now on a bus. I'm on the top deck at the front, pretending to be the driver. The
Nice.
absolute best seat. Absolute best seat of all time. That seat, unparalleled. Even though
You have one of those little wheels that you get when you're a kid.
they do
It has
that,
all the-
they give you the wheels.
You never had one of those?
No, I was never here as a kid. We
Oh
don't
my
have
god,
those
wait.
like-
I actually want to see if I can find the one that I had.
Yes, I want to see it. Wheel. You know what? I like that chant, but you know what chant I really like, Chris, is the hockey chant of like wah e ill,
Mhm.
wah e ill. Like
Let's go, Rangers.
Yeah.
Fight him, Johnny. We
Where
love
are
hot
my
dogs.
keys? Yeah. No. I probably should use the bathroom.
I need to poop.
Yeah.
Do you both need to go to the toilet right now?
No, I want to go outside and smoke. I want to go outside and smoke more weed, but I'm trying to be a professional.
It says Betts is a squiddy enabler.
Says
I
he
don't-
who's mentioned it a good 6 times in the past hour.
Who? What? What, smoking weed?
Someone tell me what a squiddy
Wanting
is.
to leave and smoke weed.
I've only mentioned it twice in the last hour, madam.
That's
and
true.
the other times I sent it to you on the Discord in a form of typing. Also, here's the
I
one thing.
can't
So I've
find
changed
the
from
one that I had.
one type of hotel to another type of hotel. And my hotel in London, the one thing it had was on tap in the lobby, sparkling water for your water bottle. And I
Oh,
am now
nice.
addicted to sparkling water, just available at all times. Like it would be at home. It was such a nice feature. But now I'm in a place where there's no sparkling water. And I just keep being like, you gotta go. After this, I'm going to go on a wander for sparkling water, which might be the most middle-class sentence. I feel like I should be mugged by some Manchester hellions for being like, after this, I must acquire sparkling water before bed.
Whoa,
Go ahead,
Ashley,
Ashley.
what have you discovered?
Yeah, Ashley, go
I
ahead.
found it.
You're just killing time so we can see this steering wheel.
I found the actual one that I had.
Send it. Show it. Show us the wheel.
Look at it.
Ah, nice. So they just sit you up front, put that in your hands.
They
and
would
then,
just sit you up, and you would it like you could put down the indicator, and it would flicker. And
nice.
I
And you're
forget what the other thing did, but
16 at this time?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, she got this last time.
it
she was
just
in
perched
double.
right on my knees.
How much is it? How much is it? How much is
I
it to
don't
buy
know.
Exactly, Steve. Just like Maggie in the opening scene of The Simpsons. Only
It says it's
16 years old.
available on eBay.
What website are you on? This looks very much like a wish.com style thing.
I don't
Do they ask
know.
you credit? Yeah.
No, you can't get it anymore.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Another Christmas spoiled.
But
Do
we
you guys,
had
do your
one of
families
those.
do your families have any Christmas or holiday traditions?
So my mom has put up the Christmas tree at home, but she hasn't put up the decorations on it. She's just put the lights on.
Oh, is she waiting for you?
She's waiting for me and my brother to put it up.
Aww.
Because we would always, every year, we'd get a tub of sweets, and we have this little sweet container that's like a reindeer with a sleigh, and the sweets go into the sleigh. We would put the sweets in there. We would play the Christmas music, and we would put the decorations on the tree.
Correct.
Just Jingle Bell Rock, right? Just Muppets Jingle Bell Rock. The
Yeah.
best the best Christmas song ever. The Muppets Jingle Bell Rock. And we'll take a
Yeah.
drum solo. That's pretty
So we do that. We never have the same food for dinner. We change it up every year.
I agree with this completely. Turkey and
Yeah.
chicken at Christmas can
I mean,
to
we've
fuck.
sometimes had a roast chicken, but it's like because that's what we wanted.
Hmm.
Here's
It's
what
not.
Toronto-
We don't have any sort of tradition.
Food
We had pizza one year. We
Roast
had
beef.
steak and chips for one year.
Roast
We've
Nice.
we've had loads of different things. So this year we're doing a slow roast shoulder of pork.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm more of
We've
a
kind of
lamb
done that
fan.
for a few years
I'm a
though,
pork fan.
because it ends up being the only time of year we can justify buying one.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fucking delicious.
Okay, back up though. Between lamb or pork, which way do you both like? And I'm talking like a lamb, like a pork shoulder. not
personally,
bacon.
I personally like lamb, but my family like pork, and I don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't mind pork, but always want lamb more than I really realize. It's
Lamb and
just-
chicken are my favorite.
That's incredible.
I just want
But a
beef.
slow cooked pork shoulder though, with just like
it is melting
some
in my mouth.
applesauce
It's
and
great.
some potatoes on the
Yeah.
side. That's a good day. That's a good
Can I
day.
make a point though? Can we all agree though? You slow cook almost anything, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" Actually, like it's one of those things where it's like you can slow cook a boot long enough, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, "This is delicious."
Right?
What
Stupid
finally it
patience.
tastes- Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What a
Ugh.
jackass. Paying off.
Yeah.
Fucking hate it.
Also, it's
Yeah,
that,
I don't
I
really
re-
eat much pork. Otherwise, I would only really have pork when it's slow cooked.
Yeah. Also,
That
why,
checks
Or
out.
bacon. I would have
Also-
bacon.
when did you all become aware of pulled pork? Because that's like one of those things where there was a day where
Yeah.
no one had ever said pulled pork to me in my life, and then suddenly it was fucking every. Same thing with
And then-
avocados. There were no avocados in the 90s in my life. Like,
No, that's fair. I don't remember it being so immediate though, but yeah, pulled pork, it was like, never heard of it, never heard of it, never heard of it. Oh, this is what I order when I go places now.
yeah, it was absolutely. They were putting it on every
Asian
fucking
slaw. I think Asian slaw that's always with pulled pork is like half the reason I order pulled pork.
Fucking delicious. We used to
Fucking
go
love Asian
to
slaw.
He's logging off. We used to go to
That is
this
bad, man. You will be missed.
butcher's for lunch when I was in high school. And that was the only place I'd ever heard of that did pulled pork. And we were literally just talking to the guy back there because we were buying some meat for barbecue. And he's like, "Oh, you guys should try one of my sandwiches." And it was the best thing I'd ever eaten in my life. And I'd never heard of it anywhere else. But it was so far away from our school that we would all hop into a car, drive there, buy our sandwiches, drive back, and then have to eat the sandwich in class because we didn't have enough time to be anywhere.
Okay.
That's
That's
so
how
funny.
tasty it was.
Everyone, and look at me. I want you both to look at me. Look at me. Read Kimmer's comment and explain to me what that was. Chris just farted.
Oh no, that was a chair, but I'll let you know
what
when
is-
it rips.
What is a gammon joint inside a turkey crown?
I have no
Gammon is
idea.
ham. Gammon is a kind of ham
It's a ham.
and a turkey
Oh.
crown.
Patty Padman is in a hell right now if he is a vegan and still here. Like literally, we just went from, I like lamb to, no, what's your favorite thing cooked inside of another thing? What is so? And a turkey crown is
I'm
what?
not a huge fan of things cooked inside of other things.
Really? I'm a
Well, you too good
massive-
for Kievs?
Yeah.
Too good for
Oh, no, I
chicken
do.
Kiev, Ashley?
I
I mean
love
like an
fucking-
animal inside another
Huh?
animal, though.
Wait a minute. You don't like a fucking beef Wellington, madam?
Not really.
What?
Oh, outrageous. Controversial.
I think I'm the exact. Wait, you don't like a burrito? What about a panini?
I mean animals inside of other animals.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't consider bread an animal? I do.
Finally,
Probably
a debate
is,
for
to
the
be
ages.
honest.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you. We are finally listening to the fan mail, the debate forever. What's more of an animal, cheese or bread?
Ew, I don't like that at all.
What, the debate between
What?
cheese or
Turkey
bread?
crown
the
is
turkey
deboned.
crown.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Oh yeah, those are fucking rad.
Really good.
I gotta
So
tell
easy
you
to
right
cook.
now, I want to eat that very much.
Deeply. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom and then I'm going to be on the balcony smoking a cigarette because John can't smoke anything. And so it makes me laugh.
I mean, I can.
The
I could
smoke
also
coming in
go
front
on
of
my
him.
phone.
So
by the way,
I'll be
I could
right
also go on
back.
my phone. I'm just slightly more professional. I show up inebriated, and then get sober just enough to have regret at the end of the show, and then just do it all over again.
So looking forward to having a drink on Sunday.
Oh, it's gonna be rad, bro. It's gonna be
gonna be
very fun.
I have
And by the
a
way,
show. Go on.
Please, everyone, show up. I suddenly today panicked about tickets, but then I kind of was just like, whatever, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You have Have you been getting reports?
No.
No. You can get that information if you wanted to.
No, I don't ever want to know.
Okay, fair enough.
It would bother me either way. I know that there will be some people there, and however many people that is, we will do a gig and we will have a great time because it's a work in progress in November. It doesn't have to be that good. I think it will be pretty good. I got some moves, but we'll see.
I can't wait to. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm doing a show at Monkey Barrel tomorrow night, the 7:00 show. So that'll be a nice little warm up.
I have to tell you, I've gone from being a man who was getting up at 7 a.m. every day by choice to, my God, is England way more of a nighttime place where I'm going to bed at like 3 a.m. I woke up at I had to set an alarm for 10 a.m. That is objectionable. You can set an alarm 9 a.m. or before. Anything after 9 a.m., you're just getting up when you got to get up. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I set an alarm for 8:30 and then let myself fall back asleep because I like doing that.
Coming in from Steve Mooney, how much of your actual set did you go through tonight? You were interrupted so much. Well, Steve, a fair amount. I meant to do more stuff that I'm sort of working on. I kind of fell back into some old stuff, and that's actually why I was a bit pissed at myself because I was like, what are you doing? You're over here to try and work on new stuff and you're just wasting your time. You're already in at the club, just go for it, which is what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I just didn't have time to go over my set, but I got my nice notes here. And then go over them tomorrow.
Well, we're going to have a fun dabby dozy time on Sunday.
What is a fun time on Sunday? Oh yeah, and then you guys can all
fun dabby dozy.
What the fuck is that? What's
milk,
a fun
milk,
dabby dozy?
Lemonade around the corner chocolates made? No.
No, what are you talking about, Chris? What is a dabby dozy?
We had it as fudge. Around the corner, fudge is made. But yeah, I know that. Fan dabby dozy. It's something weird. People from the British Isles say when things are good. Instead of fantastic.
It's from a sketch. Hang on. What is her name again that did that? The
John.
Crankies. That's
I have
it.
No idea.
John Hastings.
While you look that up, Chris Pets versus the Audience is back and as fun as ever, and I'm very happy about it. And there was a story that came out that reminded me of you, Ashley, during the regrets round. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a story about a guy who
come up during the regrets round.
He regretted taking a shit in his girlfriend's car. What happened was he was having like an IBS emergency, and his girlfriend was driving around trying to find the perfect parking space, so he took it right to the line. They got about 10 steps from the car, and he was like, "Give me the keys. This is happening right now." And so he ran back to his girlfriend's car, but showed some ingenuity, grabbed a salad bowl that they had in the car, shit in the bowl, shit in a salad bowl in his girlfriend's car, then needed to dispose of it. And I was like, just slide that bowl under a stranger's car, go about your life. He's a better man than I. He took a box out of her trunk, wrapped it up like a Christmas present, took that into the mall, and then put that box with a bowl full of shit into the garbage can in the mall, and then just went about his day.
Was he there with the same girlfriend, or did that?
Yeah, they're engaged now. They're engaged.
No, Chris,
yeah.
Suck on
Because
my ass.
She felt responsible because he was like, park right now. There's going to be a problem. And she's like, no. I want to find a better spot. So it's her fault that it was so close to the line. He could have made it to the mall.
That is love.
She acknowledged it.
That
She's
is
good ladies.
love.
Stand by your man.
How was it doing it? Because you haven't done it in that format, I assume, in months, years.
I haven't done it live since Edinburgh 2019.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I was nervous.
No, but that can't be true because I thought you won the Leicester.
Oh, that's right. So
award.
2020, February 2020. You're right. Yeah. So like a few weeks before lockdown.
Yeah, because I remember you got that award in lockdown, and I was like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah, they mailed it to me.
That's fun.
Yeah, so that was cool. But
Leicester Comedy Festival. It always felt the beginning of Edinburgh preview season was Leicester.
yeah, completely. It's my favorite comedy festival in the UK. I love it. I have so much fun there.
It's always fun
Actually,
when you
no,
get to a hotel.
MacFest is my favorite, but the next is Leicester.
I mean, MacFest is the best, and I like doing MacFest my way, which is you show up, do your show, you run into all of your friends in a line, like as they're all going about your day, get back on your train and double it with another gig. Always perfect. Always great. Nice.
I do the whole weekend because I get out seeing everyone's shows that weekend. So I go and I watch all the work in progresses. I get an idea of what everyone's doing, and then I don't feel the guilt of not seeing them in Edinburgh because I'll only see a handful when I'm out there. And I have such a nice time there. It's just a lovely weekend.
Never had any guilt about not seeing people's shows. I've never had any guilt, and a couple of people are like, well, that's not fair. And it's like, I'm not up there to see shows. I now can see shows after I've treated my anxiety a little bit, but it's just like, I wouldn't have been a good audience member. I would have sat at the back shaking and wanting to smoke cigarettes. Can I smoke? But yeah, it's good seeing shows. Also, here's my question.
Seeing shows. I love seeing what other people are making.
Have you guys ever been watching someone's show and been like, oh, goddamn, I hope they don't stick with this plan and write a different show?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I've said that in Edinburgh. I've been like watching someone's finished show and been like, don't do that. And then that person was nominated for an award. I was
no,
like,
put their name in the private chat right now. Put their name in the private chat. Put their name in the private chat, you fucking asshole. Now.
And I really like this person, but I hated this show.
No, I don't think she was.
Really?
Yeah, nominated for newcomer.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I like that person a lot, but I haven't seen very much of their stand-up.
I like her too. I think she's great, but I hated that show. I
You wanna
fucking
know
hated that show.
You want to know something about this person? This person and me? You want to know something about this person and me? This is a fun thing because they're in the private chat, so I can say this totally immune.
Yeah.
I know that they hate my fucking guts.
No.
But I also know that they don't know that I know.
That's kind of fun.
That's so funny.
Do you know why?
How did you find out? Who told you?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember her name the first 4 or 5 times we met. I just couldn't remember her name. And I apologized, and she's like, it's pretty rude of you. And in my head, I'm like, she's gonna hold this grudge. She's gonna hold this grudge. Then I heard her talking about it to me because she saw me like coming one time in Edinburgh like this way, and she thought I like went in the entrance, but I was actually walking right underneath, and I heard her say it. And then they also told a friend of mine, not realizing they were a friend of mine. It's pretty great.
And that's it? That's all she's got on you? Is you just forgot my name a few times?
That's right.
Oh, that's such a petty reason to not like someone.
What's even weirder is we're talking about Ashley. That's the even weirder thing we're talking about Ashley.
Actually hate his guts.
Yeah.
I know. We're like Pink Floyd. It's all good.
I was pretty certain you didn't like me when you first met me.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Everyone says that because it's just I think I'm quiet, and I just was
I think
tired
because I made a fuck up. I thought that I nearly had you thinking that your fringe room wasn't going to be your fringe room because I misunderstood something when I started working at the venue.
Yes, but that wasn't
and you
your
like
fault.
rang Mookie Farrell.
No.
John follows through. Diamond, no, not that one.
No,
John
I had
follows
only
through.
started working there and I did not know what they did for the fringe, so I got mixed up. But I really felt like you didn't like me after that.
It's not your fault at all. But that's not your issue. If you were Ashley Monkey Barrel, I wouldn't have been your biggest fan. No, but that I didn't call Monkey Barrel. I called Brett and told him, go call Monkey Barrel right fucking now.
Yeah, but I felt like I gave you an unnecessary piece of admin.
The first time I met John, I before we'd even really talked, he was laughing. I could hear him laughing at my jokes while other comedians were clearly talking during my set, and I was like, "This guy's cool." And then we hung out after the show and played Jenga. Had a wonderful time. Immediately knew he liked me.
Yeah, it was a good Toronto open mic. It was oh my god, fuck me, do comedians loved talking at the back of the room in Toronto in those days. They lived for it. Oh my god, like literally like full Alex Pavone, full yelling at sports while you're trying to work out material in front of 0 people. The only people there are other comedians, and they're all openly not listening unless one of their friends go, "Oh, it's fucking insane."
Yeah, it was Ron Jossel who was the biggest, and I think you might have told him to shut up, which I appreciated.
That might have been possible. It's all very possible. Oh my god. Oh, Ron. I haven't seen that guy in a while. It's one of the many Road Dogs. I wonder how Road Dog comedian headliners are doing. So
what does
there
that
was that
mean?
Guys that just live on the road. Like they're not one of the main urban centers of comedy, so they're not doing like the cool rooms. They do the oil fields and the lumber industry and headline yuck yucks and shit.
It was brought up, or I was thinking about it, someone made the point. This wasn't my point to make. But I thought it was so interesting, which is the whole thing we talked about. We talked about that guy and the women and the stealing of the money, and we named him right on here on the stream. I didn't make that up.
Guy and the women and the stealing of the money. That's not ringing any bells.
Oh, did we not go through this whole thing this amazing fucking crazy ass story about this guy that like captivated the UK comedy scene, and this guy ended up.
Oh yeah, Filio.
Yeah, okay, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. So I've been thinking about that situation and realized that used to be like those types of like legitimate psychopathic pirate bandit criminals. How many more of them were in stand-up comedy? There's a guy in Canada right now who basically controls comedy in one of the provinces. I'm not going to say his name because he's crazy. And he was supposedly a giant fucking drug addict. And if he would do too many drugs on a weekend and he didn't make up the money he was supposed to bring home to his wife, he would break into people's houses on the way home and burgle stuff and then pawn the stuff to make up the money. Yeah.
Ooh, you got to put that name in the private chat. I need to know who that is.
I'm putting that name in the private chat right now. One time left a gig on the Saturday. It was like a run of gigs, and he did so much cocaine he just left in towels, and then had to call back to the other comedians and were like, "Hey, can you bring my clothes? They're packed in my room." But it's like this thing of like comedy used to be mental.
I don't even know that guy.
Oh my God, look him up on social media. It is wild. Like, I just don't want to deal with him because he's super crazy. But like, oh my God, an absolute nutcase. Has like 11 kids. Like has a baby and a daughter who's married. Like that type of like.
Jesus. Put it away.
Yeah. Or spread it around. Literally.
Ashley, there's a real thing in North America of like, I remember hearing a couple comics talk about it on Mark Maron's podcast where they're like, if you live on the road for too long and then you come back to LA or New York, people are just like, you got road stink. You're pandering. This is because you have to like level down your comedy to a certain degree, or you used to have to. I think comedy audiences are a little more cultured now, but yeah, you used to come back and it would suddenly be like someone who was doing really cool stuff about like history or philosophy or something, and they come back and they'd be like, cats and dogs are different. And he'd be like, oh, you've been in the middle. You've been in the middle for a while.
That's why I stopped living in the UK. Is my act just became so much of like pandering to the worst crowds. That's why I was annoyed with my set tonight a little bit. Steve Mooney, thank you for the compliments outside, by the way, really helped my mood because I just felt like I could have fucking given him some good old classic zingers, and instead I just sort of fucking gave them what I thought they wanted instead of what I wanted to do.
Totally happens.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was in the
I
UK a
know.
lot, because you'd find yourself in like a working men's club in the middle of nowhere, and it was like we have nothing in common,
Hey,
and I'm gonna have to really
I
scrape to
just
find
don't
something.
do those gigs.
Well,
It
this
was
is
how I paid my bills. You
I
gotta
don't.
make that money.
Oh no, I totally get it. Like and so many people are just like, you should do those gigs, but I don't hit well at them, and I don't have.
No, nobody does.
I don't have like non-controversial material. Just
When you get a bit there,
I mean,
when you get a bit that works there and that works in the city, then it's like this bit is fucking bulletproof.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I will. This is very
Oh, gross.
wanky, but I would say 2019 was my best Edinburgh show because I had to work it out in American comedy clubs. I just had to do it
Right.
there. So it was just so much more.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh,
Apparently
no.
remind them
That
of
is
the
probably
daughters that won't talk to them anymore.
Boom, that's very funny.
Boom.
I mean, John, I will say I'm opening for you on Sunday.
Yeah, so what's going to happen then?
I'm like, I don't think I'm somebody that should be opening for people.
I'll be fine.
Oh no, you'll be fine.
I don't care.
I was telling Ashley this. I was like, you're in the best spot because when you're opening, no one cares. Like John doesn't care. His show's going to go great. The audience didn't come to see you, so you just have free time. You can do anything you want. It's the best spot.
Yeah, it's literally what it is I wanted to see you. I feel like you should gig, and also I don't understand why when we do work in progress we don't have someone warm up the crowd a little bit, so I don't have to when I like want to just actually see how this shit flows. Oh, but John, it should be able to. Oh, speaking of someone I don't want to see on Sunday, Gareth, I'm coming to.
Let's talk
Edinburgh.
about pandering. Gareth Waugh.
Talk about a guy who kills in the
pandering.
clubs.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So it's like, isn't marriage weird? My wife is a bitch. And
let me say this about British weed, by the way. This is the weirdest thing is you're high and then you're just not high. There's no like, it's not like this. It's not like, whoa. It's like this. Huh?
yeah, and then you're I'm back. Cool.
Yeah. Actually, where are we going to go and have a drink afterwards? Shall we go and have a drink afterwards at the Monkey Barrel bar upstairs, or should we go to that weird pub that I always end up drinking in that's right next to the Monkey Barrel? That's fine. Or do we go to the weird Brew Dog on Cowgate where I once saw a guy doing cocaine off of the nappy changing thing in the bathroom, and all I thought was, why does this bar have a nappy changing table? That was my main takeaway.
Yep.
Which of those places would you like to go and drink?
I don't know the nappy changing table one, but
I think they've removed the nappy changing table from Never the Brewdog. I do love how much Scottish people really hate Brewdog. Like so quickly they turned against it.
You mean the Coke shelf, John? The baby size.
No, it was
Coke
it
shelf.
was a nappy changing. I mean, that guy fucking does coke. I mean, I can't believe it. And also, Espionage is gone. Oh my lord!
What? No way.
it wasn't great though.
No,
I mean,
but it was
my
4
memories of it-
stories of free comedy.
Yeah, 4 stories of so many.
That's
The
fair.
amount of Laughing Horse best of the fests I did in 2012 and 13 and 14 and 15.
I did that filthy one. What's it called?
Shaggers.
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 With Nick
Yeah.
Coppin. Oh my god, let's see
Yeah.
if I can do.
Ugh.
Yeah, a big black one.
I
They're called
met the
Australian.
strangest person there.
Yeah,
I
Nick
met the
Coppin.
Yeah, Nick
strangest.
Coppin.
No, yeah.
Fuck you.
But one of the other acts was so fucking weird. And the weirdest part about it was that he was from West Cork. And he was just like, I'm from Skibbereen. And I was just like,
From
why
where?
have I. Skibbereen is like where I grew up. And I just thought it was so fucking weird that he was claiming he lives in West Cork as a stand-up comic, and I'd never heard of him. And then he got up and performed, and I was like, okay.
Was it really good? Was it really good?
Really, really bad.
A couple of things I want to just quickly check. How dare you? City Caf kind of rules.
I kind of like City Cafe, but it can suck.
It has a special part. I would never go
It's
there
a
as
hit
a
or
bar.
miss.
I never understand why people go there when it's as a bar. What is the controversy of Brewdog? I need to know so bad.
I think we should go to Ox 184.
Oh yeah, I could go to Ox 184. I could go there. Actually,
but then if you go there, then you're gonna get a foot job from Ashley. So
I don't do it to everyone.
I don't know. I feel like
but you are going to do it to me.
It'll be like, John, can you just lean for just back just a little bit, just push it out. It's
actually we can do that,
little
or
legs.
we can get a bunch of cans and then just drink on a bridge. You know what I'm saying? And every time we finish one of the cans,
Yes, but
we
it
gotta
is
huck it at the
November.
roof. Yeah, I ain't a fucking puss, man. You bring fucking thermies. You know what I'm saying? Put on your thermies.
But I gotta look showy.
Ashley, do you not have thermies?
I have thermies, but
Okay, good. Because
You know.
you were this close from getting canceled from the show.
I'm wearing thermies now.
Good. Chris, are you
I have
wearing your
thermal
thermies?
leggings on. These are
No, I'm wearing sweats.
thermal
I'm wearing sweats.
leggings.
We'll watch more football. As soon as we finish, TV goes back on. Dallas Cowboys versus whoever the Dallas Cowboys are playing.
You mean America's team versus whoever does not like America?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to respond to the private chat publicly. Yes. What does that mean? Figure out what I'm talking about. Coked up razor surprisingly close. I like the coked up. You know how I feel about the coked up razors or tiger. Wait a minute. Brewdog interviewed people, then took their ID. Oh, I pays their share investing scheme is suspect. They present themselves as punk, but they're seeking massive private equity buyers. That said, I like them. Massive employer, good product, and my friends work there. Yes, Meatballs, you are that was a real journey of a message. May I say?
Yeah, they used to be this independent company, and then they got bought up by like a big company, and now that's why they're fucking everywhere now.
What I mean, I like hanging out in that square. That square's fun. Let me just check the private chat. What?
Redeem.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Just saw it on Facebook.
Bananas. Well, we'll talk about that after the chat. I think I probably know what happened. We'll talk afterwards.
So Larry Dean thought there was site-specific theater in the square by the Tron this August, and realized the man shouting at the tree was a junkie. Okay.
Back the fuck up. Larry Dean is demented. I love Larry so much, but Larry is just not self-aware. He's not, like, you know how some people aren't self-aware?
Yeah.
That's how people, like, that's how Larry is on the planet. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, how did you miss that detail? And it's like the most normal things, and then just a weird random thing. God, he's fascinating. I'm going to see him on Sunday too. It's going to be very fun. Gareth, are you going to pop in for a drink? Gareth?
I'm so happy
Gareth, comment?
that night is going to be able to be enjoyed.
Yeah, that's right. I may not actually drink. What I may do is get, like, wow, John got stoned. Like, John is stoned. Like, I don't actually know if someone could get that stoned, and then you'll be like, oh, he's actually past that, and he's having a wonderful time. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Full teenager high. My goodness.
Yeah, it's so fun. Also, in this, I love it being illegal here again, because I got to be all sneaky. I had my hand over it. Cops drove by me real slow yesterday. I gave him a nod. Love cops in England. A nice nod back.
Paddy Pollman, did you meet John Hastings in the Roisin? What? Because that's just one of the strangest things.
I knew Paddy Padman before then.
Okay.
But I did allegedly do like an unbelievable amount of another substance. I can't believe you've done that amount of that. Why'd you do that much? It's like, 'cause this other guy has done like 4 times the amount, so I'm going to do that. And then I went outside, and I was Like they thought I was like nervous, or I just didn't speak because I was literally like, oh, I felt amazing.
Always a fun place to be wasted, to be fair.
So many cigarettes.
I just realized, John, I think you and I have known Patty for like 8 years.
I've known Patty's missus for 7 years, and I met him the end of that Edinburgh.
Am I doing ASMR? No.
No, I
Is that what it sounds like?
No, Gareth, your horn is something else. It's related to something else, bud.
Here's my
It's
question,
just my
Gareth.
accent, Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth, you creepy fuck. Gareth, are you still working at Sainsbury's, or are you back gigging full time again? Also, it's now pronounced Sainsbury's.
It's not.
Hate
It
that.
is. You hate
that.
shopping at Sainsbury's?
Hate that.
Also, Scottish people, get ready for some really good English hate, because I've got some really good English hate. Also, I'd like to have some of those strong.
Gareth, did you take over for that old guy? Isn't there like an in-house tech at the stand who's been there forever?
Apparently, they're booking again. I want to go and do those gigs so
That
bad. I want to play the
person
Glasgow
has
stand.
moved to Monkey Barrel.
No. That must have been. I bet there was some real low-level Scottish comedy scene controversy that happened there.
Oh my god, I want to know what the story is behind
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the story is? Do you know what the story is?
I know the story, but I can't tell you.
Well, Gareth said they got rid of him, so we're down the road. We're starting.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Can you not tell us on the stream, or you can't tell us full stop?
I can't tell you on the stream.
Oh, fine. Great.
Gareth, can you just tell us in the chat? Because Ashley was being a little bitch about
Gareth,
this.
can you tell us in the
So
chat?
can we get the details?
Gareth can tell you if
Yeah.
Gareth wants to, but it won't be me.
Wow, oh, man, I'm liking this little gossip. Little
ABD.
gossip. And then I'm gonna head outside. Guys, I know it. Yeah, fuck the private chat. Yeah, goddamn right, Kirsten. Guess what, everybody? I will now be revealing all the secrets of the private chat. Give me your questions. It's a Thanksgiving Day miracle. For the next 13 minutes of the show, any question you have about what's in the private chat, I'll answer it right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. I am absolutely
Saying
lying.
he'll answer
I
it.
would
He's
never
not
do
going to
that.
answer it truthfully.
Short story, Jerry was a weird creep, and the staff all wrote a letter to management about him. All of them. The whole
Good.
staff. Damn.
Oh, and guess which side they took, though? That's the kicker.
Wait a minute.
Wait, they took Jerry's side?
Wait a minute. They took Jerry's side?
But he left.
Hang on.
But didn't
Hang
they
the
get rid
fuck
of
on.
him?
Hang on. Here's my
Tale as old as time.
I want to say this. I want to say this so much. I want to say this so much. Just I like how
Didn't
Ashley is.
fire him.
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting involved in this. Gareth tells the story, and then Ashley tells like the really damning part that is clearly what she was trying to avoid getting dragged into, which I loved so much. We're like, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not gonna have any part of it. Oh, Gareth, you're telling it wrong. Let me tell you the important part. Oh, that's very fucking bad. Oh, Ashley's typing in the private chat. We're about to get more details. Oh, we're about to get so many more details.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that checks out, Gareth. That's
Yeah, you do make the reason why Gareth makes male staff uncomfortable is because Gareth is so fucking burly. Like you're just like, Gareth, I don't think you can get any more burly. And he's like, well, watch this. And then he just picks something up that's heavy. And you're like, Gareth,
One
you
of my-
fucking fuck. You
One
fucking
of
did
my
it, man.
One of my favorite things that I remember you saying on this show when Gareth was guesting once, and this might have even been back when I was still guesting, was you told him that you ran into him one day after the Fringe, and or one morning of the Fringe, and his eyebrows were hung over.
Bro, that motherfucker. I was going for a run, and I
love
ran
it so
into
much.
a hollow husk of a man. He looked like a picked scab. Like it was absolutely fucking brutal. He looked like the way Elliot Steele should look during the Fringe in those days. Yeah, Because the thing is that Elliot was partying in those days like a madman, but always was kind of put together. And by the way, it might have been the first day of the Fringe. I think it was the first day of the Fringe.
Those are my favorite hungover comics to see. Day one, you fucking maniac.
Who here has been hungover day one of the Edinburgh Festival?
No.
2008.
Oh, fuck you.
What year, Ashley?
2019, but I had come straight in from the Vodafone Comedy Festival.
Mine was 2018. Me and Carl Donnelly went for one drink with our flyering teams. Smash cut to 2:30 in the morning. We're listening to Good and the Bad and the Queen, smoking rollies with all the windows in the flat open so we could smoke inside, and just kept yelling, first night of the Fringe. And then we woke up so disappointed in ourselves. Like, did we have to do that? Oh, that was so fun.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Gareth is Elliot's portrait of Dorian Gray. Oh my God, that was so fun. Also, like, Gareth was also stood somewhere ludicrous to be hungover, like by a venue in the weird underbelly gardens. Like, he wasn't anywhere good. Like, he wasn't like getting a coffee or being sick.
Just lingering.
Yeah, he was a philanderer. I was about to do
his show.
Mate, that can't have gone well.
Trish saying what we're all thinking. Jesus, John, I can imagine your poor neighbors thinking a month of this. A month of this.
I will have you know, Trish, that those neighbors love us so much because we bring them nice things at the beginning of the month to apologize for the late hours we'll be keeping and for the definite
more than
fact
most
that
people in Edinburgh would do.
one of the people that we were with will at a certain point go real rogue real hard, and his courteousness will be at a 0.
I remember talking to a comic about more than halfway through the Fringe. And he was so tired, and he just told me that the person he was staying with, who was also a comic, had just been bringing girls home every night, and they were basically in this like little place where their wall was right on top of each other. And do you know what's really? I'm going to tell you who those people are. So
yes,
first one.
I was not paying attention at all. All I wanted to know.
The first one is the person I met, who is just lovely. And then the second one, who has been mentioned on the stream before, is the Tomahawk guy.
The what?
Do you not remember the Tomahawk guy?
Tell me again. The Tomahawk. Oh, this fucking prick. I remember the Tomahawk guy. I don't like the Tomahawk guy at all. I like that top guy. If I can remember who that top guy is, I like that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, top guy. Top-notch guy, but bottom guy.
I like this guy.
Such a dick.
I like this guy at all.
Check ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that he was just so tired from staying with this guy who is friends. Like, they are friends. But he was just like, he's having sex all the time. And apparently he wasn't very good at it either. And he was able to tell.
I'm sorry. That's crazy. But Trisha Burns' comment on the just kept getting more crowded really spoke to me, especially in conjunction with Gareth's quote of "my ears are burning." It's just, I literally was just picturing the flat I always stay in Edinburgh, filled with all of the women I've seen one of my flatmates bring home all of the time, all stood in the room with Gareth just looking very devilish, making a cocoa. Just, which one of you girls want to blow it so it's cold enough for Gary to drink? He makes them call him Gary, by the way. Gareth's always like, Gary wants some kisses. And he thinks he's a crooner. He did it Gary's way. Why don't more people call Gareth Gary? I feel like this entire stream is
because
built
he
to this.
hates it.
Gary.
From now on,
Gary Waugh.
Gary. Chat, get involved. Gary.
Yeah. See? He's going to take umbrage with this. I'm sorry.
You have her soul ended up in Gareth.
I'm gonna take umbrage with this. I feel like I'm gonna get the blame.
Why?
Well, you shouldn't have called him Gary, actually.
Yeah, you shouldn't have brought this up.
Why'd you do that? Why'd
Yeah.
you do that? Thoughtless.
Gareth, I'll have you know that Ashley refers to the chat as where she'd like to see Gary more often.
What's the dollop?
What is
What's
literally
a
a
dollop?
bit from
We got
Never heard
two
of
dollop comments. What is a dollop?
No
the
idea what
Dollop
that
is a podcast with that guy who used to do Running the Room or Walking the Room, the greatest podcast ever, the bitterest podcast ever that they've had to delete because they were way too honest. Oh, Dave Anthony and Gareth Reynolds, and people call him Gary to annoy him. Oh,
okay.
All right, tell Gareth
We're
he
so
can come back
unoriginal.
because
God damn it.
yeah, you're right. Because
Yeah.
so many other podcasts have tried to buy someone a Batman bed, did the roast stream,
Got scammed out of an LED hat.
got scammed. Did we get scammed out of that LED hat?
Yeah, you
I
did.
think so. I think we got
You
scammed.
did.
Yeah.
And for the record, I told you not.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I want you to know, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I had my hand on it as well. I wish Walking the Room was still out there. For those of you who don't remember, Walking the Room was Dave Smith and Greg Barrett. And they were bitter. They were the two comedians that weren't famous from the alternative comedy boom of the 90s.
Okay.
And they were so angry about it and just recorded the conversations. They have a podcast about failure with Dana Gould that is phenomenal.
Oh wow. Does that still exist?
Cannot
Kirsten, yeah,
find it.
that's the one. Kirsten, that's the one.
Oh, where is that LED hat song? Can we bring that up?
I can probably find that.
What was the LED hat song?
Oh,
I don't remember that at
he
all.
sent it to us.
I remember it, yeah.
Oh, the one that David made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
Who did
one
you
that
think
John
I
and
was
made
talking?
up. I just
I don't
assumed it was one of our
I
originals.
think it features that. I think if you
That's very, very silly.
Are you guys
guys,
excited for the-
we're coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not going to find that song then.
Actually, the next time you see me, it'll be with you. Also, and then I will. So I'm not going to be here on Sunday. Ashley's not going to be here on Sunday. I will be here on Monday. I may not be here on Tuesday because my gig is very late and Chiswick is so far away from everything. But I will try. And then I love you all.
Fuck. I'll watch it on the playback. That's gonna be great. I'm jealous. Of course, I got Jordan
guys.
Russell Kramer, so I'm
That's
gonna have a
pretty
good old
sweet.
time. You guys should
Yeah.
call in though. Definitely call in from your phone. I'm gonna send you the link.
We'll try and call in.
we want at least a couple minutes of you two on the same screen. So call in just for a minute from outside.
Yeah, we will do that. Also,
do that.
We will see some of the Troggies will be at the show in theory.
In
It'll be very
theory.
exciting to meet all of you. And now I'm going to go outside and smoke a bone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
baby.
Yeah. Yes. Tiger. Also, guys, please feel free to blind CC in the Untitled Twitch stream email account. That's Untitled Twitch stream
Blind
at
CC.
email. Blind CC us in so that we can read all of the reports online. Send them all in. Please forward that to our email address. We will read them all when we're all back together on Monday. We will read your complaint letters. Fun bit? Is that a fun bit?
That's a fun bit. I love it.
It's a fun bit.
I love it.
All right, great. And shall we make this interesting? I will
Say that
send the funniest email complaint to sales@ledhat.com. I will PayPal you $5 Canadian. You will get $5 Canadian. Funniest complaint letter, $5 Canadian.
I like it.
PayPal to you. Very good.
Who are we going to raid?
Ashley,
Fun,
who's
Nico?
on?
I have got Toasty or Richard Wright.
Richard Wright. Let's raid Richard Wright. Right?
Okay.
Richard Wright.
Who's Dunnican?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do a new streamer.
Yeah, let's do a new streamer.
Great little streamer. Yeah, let's do that. We rated Richard yesterday, so
We did.
nice one. Thank you, Gareth. Always
Gone
looking for
into
new
Dunny streams
And
before.
raid message is what is it? Have the vision to be
Oh, yeah.
strong in your visibility. What was it?
I forget it completely.
Oh God, I hated that so much.
It was so stupid. That's lined up though, so choose something quickly.
Some version of have the vision to give yourself strength in visibility. Oh, actually, no.
Kirsten's got it.
Kirsten should be. Everyone started emailing. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna hit the old lady. We will see you guys on Sunday. I love you all. I can't remember what we're talking about after the stream, but I know it involves gossip. I'll see you guys in a second. Bye.
Bye.
That's all. Penis into her vagina. That's all. That's all. And that's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his sperm is in her.